None other than Mr. Paul Elliot. Welcome, Paul, to the studios of Irie again. Again.
I must have greetings in the mighty name of His Imperial Majesty and Brother King. First, Jah Rastafari, it's a pleasure, Hannah, for being here, talking to the most royal divine highness in reggae music on the radio.
All right, thank you so very much, Paul. You know something? I'm going to tell you something. You are no stranger to the music fraternity. One, you've been singing for many years and been also visible for many years.
Straight.
This is my experience of you.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about anybody else's experience. My experience of you. You're a good soul.
Give thanks.
You're resilient.
Give thanks.
Persistent.
Can't stop trying.
Sometimes misunderstood.
Definitely.
Hold on a minute. Tracy, bring crack inside here because it's not Paul's fault. Bring crack. Sometimes misunderstood. Always respectful to me.
Every time.
No matter if me I play your tune or if you not play me tune or me not play your tune, very respectful.
Every time.
And no matter what, as evidence today, you always show up looking your best.
Well, professionalism is the key, you know what I mean? I will learn it from the greatest icon in reggae music.
I am so sorry that all listeners can't see you this afternoon. The man look good, but the man always look good.
Give thanks.
The man always you always put your best foot forward.
Definitely.
And trust me, you're looking really nice today. You know something? You have been on my mind for a couple of months. My spirit, Paul.
Yeah.
Keep telling me that I must highlight this bridge in here.
Give thanks, my sister.
You have a journey. So it's like the spirit has said to me, say, we need to collectively gain more insight and understanding of this soul that call himself the chosen one.
Give thanks, my sister.
I don't know what's happening in the atmosphere. I'm going to tell you something.
Mm-hmm.
I mentioned it to my family.
Yes.
I said, I don't know what it is, but I've been thinking about this virgin. And him say, say, from where they me just ask question about the man. So there is something in the atmosphere for Paul Elliot.
Rastafari, man, time.
Yes.
The master.
It's the master. Mr. Crack, I like when my guests them sound round and full. You see what I say?
I know my voice big and strong already.
All right, wonderful. Wonderful. So, talk again, Paul. Say something. Another one they crack. Keep talking, Paul. Hold on. The one they. Oh, I know him there, sir.
Yeah.
See me there now.
Right.
See me there now.
Right.
All right. So the thing I feel right.
Thing turn up from sundown to sunup.
All right. So we have live inside the studio for those that just joined us, Paul Elliot. Now, you were raised in the inner city community of Waterhouse, Kingston 11, right?
Born home delivery in Waterhouse.
You serious?
Home delivery in Kingston 11.
Home delivery?
And my address was Kingston 11 Henley Road in Kingston 11.
So you're true blue?
Straight.
Wow. Home delivery?
Home delivery.
All right, so what was life like when you were growing up in Waterhouse, as a toddler, as a baby, coming up?
Well, I start my journey very, very, very young, living in the community, associated with Black Uhuru, Dan
Not
Khan.
yet. We not reached this yet. But I talk about when you're a little boy.
Well,
how you grew up?
I grew up basically.
Yeah.
I grew up as a youth. I used to just run up and down in the community, always around the Rastaman, always around the elders. You know what I mean? Even growing up, even right now, I always just like for their own elders. Because I like to get good information and good guidance. You know what I mean? So I never really pardon the youth in my peers. You know what I mean? Never. Until this day, I always are their own elders.
Right. You say you were home delivered. Tell me a little bit about the whole thing, the mother, father, brothers, that kind of thing.
Well, basically, I'm kind of like a little lucky child come out of that thing, you know what I mean? Because my old man was a married man and my mother get involved with him and thing, and based upon the information we get, you know what I mean? It's like I was supposed to be aborted and my mother decides that she nah do that.
Wow.
You know what I mean? And you know what I mean? I so comes Paul Elliot getting at the mix, you know what I mean? I get to know me other side of brothers and sisters them, and I get to understand the whole thing. But
first son for your mother?
No. No, we are 10 children from my mom.
Okay.
My first brother, I buried him the other day in the Dane Minor, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
And where you come in the 10 for your mom?
I come at the Dane Mike Junior Pepita the 4th.
All right.
I was the 4th child for my mom, you know what I mean?
Right.
All the 4 children then, because my mom, my father, wife, and my mom was good friend, and you know what I mean. So it's a situation where it's like a mix up thing.
So you get the drama already.
Me get the drama. and the drama follow me up right through, because even when me growing up, you know, it was like an outcast in the family, you know what I mean? My grandmother never even get to meet me until she even passed on.
That's your father's mother?
No, my mother.
Your mother never
She never meet me until she passed on.
Why?
Because based on, I was like a little hush story, you know what I mean? They have me like a little hush.
You know what them call it? The oops.
Yes.
That mean oops.
You know what I mean? So you find certain time all our mother will come from foreign and them hide me underneath the bed.
You serious, man?
Yeah, man, of them journey. I go through my things rough, you know. Rough.
So she didn't know that you existed?
No, she never knew. My uncle them know, like Lincoln, Norman, and Clive them. So me was the kind of little, like the outcast.
So the one them will come after you, them never have a problem with those?
No, me was the man we get. Me don't know if based on the situation.
Yeah.
That was the circumstances, you know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? Me get the rougher side. Me have to stay home and wash the plate and cook the food. And me get teaching for cook and clean from very early. So even some of our friends them used to have money. Me used to go and clean them house, scour down the place, make certain them tiles shine out the board floor, them shine with the coconut brush them. You know what I mean? So me used to do all of them little things that I look friend them get a little money from time to time for send themselves for school and all of them little things there. Them journey them I tried, you know what I mean, as a youth.
So what were your thoughts when you were doing all of that? I know you heard about the story, them tell you the story. As a little youth, how you interpret it?
Well, me never understand the situation until me about 10 years of age when me start understand situation. That's, you know what I mean, when me I got school, you know what I mean, me used to hear my father down the road and thing. But it's my father wife now, you know what I mean, brother used to drop off a little money here and there for me, you know, Babu, you know, used to drop off a little money here and there. I go pick up a little lunch money down the road and, you know what I mean, used to say my brother them, you know, my brother munch them, and my father say, I go look for your brother when I see him from time to time. So I saw me start.
So he accepted you as yours?
Yes.
Okay.
I saw me start get familiarized with my old man, and I mean, used to see my brother them, but them don't really know me.
So when you really start know your old man, like, you know, can talk about him.
When we start talk about him, but I want to say now, when we really decided to start knowing him in pass on in 1985, and I mean, them time, I try to forget to know him. I said, boy, him love the energy and you know, I'm vibrant. I mean, everybody has to buy my move just like him, and because he was a businessman. Open up a lot of shoe store around Kingston, downtown, New Kingston, all in Brooklyn. He's a businessman, shoemaker, right through. You know what I mean? I get to understand that Jacob Miller them was a part of the family, and Max Priest them, you know what I mean? Because the old Elliot network from Greenwich Farm. You
know that you realize though, Paul, that last name that you have,
yeah,
almost all of the Elliot them related, you know.
Definitely, but get to find out that even me and Fred Locks his cousin and
CMT,
the whole network.
Elliot them, yeah man. We grew up with a whole family in a Harborview. All of the Elliot them related.
Straight.
From light skin.
Yes, man. All of them light skin.
Yeah, man. We know the Elliot.
But my mother was a dark woman, so I kind of take my mother complexion.
Yes. We know the Elliot them well, and them look at, you can see the Elliot look on them. All right, so you're Elliot.
Straight.
But you look like your dad. You look like your dad.
Yeah, everybody say, boy, I operate like him, I move like him.
Right.
The go-getter spirit, you know what I mean? Because I'm a go-getter from day one, you know what I mean? Now I go get everything I want until this day, you know what I mean? I never know what it is like to get no handout from no friend or no company or no godfather or no elder. I fight my struggle single-handed even within the music industry.
From your band?
From a band is a fighter.
So, you know, that's why I love to go soul to soul with people. I love when people go soul to soul with me. Because I see, knowing that, it explains a lot to me. Because it is very clear to me that Paul Elliot is a fighter. So now I realize that you're a born fighter.
Straight from day one.
From day one.
From day one.
From your push out at home.
Straight. Remember when time I start to acknowledge that me like the music industry, you know, them time the Black Hole rehearse beside me house, Ducky Simpson and Michael Rose over Leslie Yard, and me start get a vibe for the music. Half pint I walk, I go down the road, Junior Reid, I go down the road. Sometimes we go down, them have like a talent concert over Balmoji Playfield with Dan Carlos, them Wailing Soul, them some used to go down there, get a little vibe. Sometimes run Regan at the dance, them as little youth.
So who was raising you? Your mom?
My mom was raising me, but basically I come like me that raise myself too. Because I acknowledge what I want to do from an early age. I acknowledge that music was my thing. I'm a follow the calling. If me a steal under the tree, I find myself, I'll walk down at Spanish Town and search for the sound.
Like how old you were then?
About 8, 9 years of age.
And you could have go to your yard and walk?
Yeah, man. Then we're in the street, man. We're grow in the streets, man. We're growing at the streets, you know. Our life is the streets all the way, you know what I mean? Because I leave out of my mom own from me at 14 years old and never turn back. I school myself, do everything for myself right until this day.
So when you leave your mom, where you went?
I just go move and rent a house. I have a virgin I used to do dub poet with name Dermai.
No, Dermai. No, Dermai.
Yeah, man. So Dermai, I got the man where they have a house right down from 40 Trinidad Road. So I get the house there and start pay rent tonight and live night.
When you're 14?
Yeah, I'm 14.
How much for rent?
I pay like about $5,000 them time. They're about $3,000. Them time, them money, yeah, man, them time.
What a big money that?
No, but me that make money out of music because me associate with the specialist Dylan and the whole of the big man them from early, and I do the whole of the dub plate them that's for the sound system them out of England, Coxman, V-Racket and Saxon and Java.
All right, you see the water hosting now. Remember when I go Woolmers, right? And my friend them will live a water house. Them usually take a 15 bus.
15 bus.
We usually take a bus go above you, and them usually take a 15 bus. And when them go to the 15 bus stop in a man, the water house people them did have a little vibes that them love dress them.
Yeah, man, at the swag city in Jamaica.
People don't know that in a part. You see when me and you to grow up, a water house at the swag city, you know?
Until this day, man.
Until this day?
Yeah, man.
All right. So when you were being raised, right, there was a lot of attention them time upon water house because Black World it go international.
Yes.
Of course, all the names
all
that you mentioned, right? Yeah, for real. Water house was the place.
Definitely.
All right. What was it like living in the same community with all these music greats? How did it influence you?
Yeah, what now? Me just start to sing pan the whole like a sound system, and then when me hear like a pan and knock my gun pan it and sing, you know what I mean? And sometimes when I look at concert, I go and the community never really embrace me too much as a youth, you know, because I was always like a loner. Because most of the youth them group up have company, you know what I mean? Have a bag of man I roll with them and family. Because I never really get no support from the family towards the music. Mm-hmm. So I have to run where I go do it. I have to run where I go and jam his sound system around the 14 parish upon sound truck for all weeks. So that's for my team. I always run where go do the music. Sometimes I come home back, I get tied up on the tree and I get beaten with all cutlass and pickaxe stick.
How do that?
My brother them and thing mash up. Sometimes I have to run over shorty, make up a little backside in the hockey tree. And when I tell me my brother them come, I have to jump out of the tree and run. Sometimes
oh my God.
over Danger Island, they all asleep under the cold, but them and I
so wait. Them beat you for because you won't stay in the yard.
Won't stay in the yard and I follow up this music thing and then they really embrace me as the musician and an artist like that, you know what I mean? So, but me a person, no
matter what. So when them did want to see you though?
I don't know what them want to see me do, but most of the time look at them just want me to stay at the yard for wash up plate and
oh God. Oh my God. So, you know, you're talking about jammies from a very early age.
Yes.
And you still have a relationship with jammies.
Right. Well, until I say, you know, I was there in Jammy's yard before Jammy's even came there.
Yeah?
Yes, because my mom used to work for Irish mother, Miss Mack, and Baba John, that Irish father. So my mom used to work for them and my mom used to cook the food and used to carry the carrier with them. The long carrier them a food will give me smack. Because Miss Mack used to run the crash program in the community and have a whole heap of work. Because she's so like the big mama in the community. Mm-hmm. So it's when Miss Mack pass and now Jammy's coming at the yard. So
you remember them carrier there? It's cool no man. From you go so me know where you talk about you know man. You have a little part and each on the next part and each on the top part and then the next piece and you have a little angle.
Straight.
So one of the meat, one of the rice, one of the vegetable.
And so should have the sugar. My mom used to show me how she prepare the food. When she prepare the food, she'd boil the rice before, strain it off. That means that all of the starch come off, and then she steam it down. So I watch how she prepare the food. So that turned me like a master chef from me, like a youth. So when time my brother them even gone, me I cook the rice and peas and I do everything and I run the whole yard. When they come out the whole yard, pick and span from front to back, and you know.
So all right, so you're there in the yard before Jammy's reaching there. So
yes.
how that Jammy's connection come now? now?
Well, you know, when Jammys come there and start set up studio and them thing there in the yard, me used to just watch him. Remember, look one turntable there. You remember the one two bombs there? Them there have a one two bombs and used to play up on the sound and a one turntable. So from time to time, you hear the sound that string up on a play. Come used to watch him and them push all the one box from land to land. You know what I mean? Jomo and them man, the whole of them man, they push the one box from land to land, and you have shoulder mix up the road and master blast up the road, and Chakadi must live up a railroad tap. And come here, one of the first man even carry Chakadi must go record for my producer Jalife. You know what I mean? And even Admiral Bailey them coming on the sound, Shabba Rankin, and the list goes on and on and on. Me about the man where could have help the man them forget in the thing because I associate to the whole of the man them. Every man come see me.
And you have that energy. You definitely use make you just picture as a little youth in a ball.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. And you are on the thing.
Yeah, man. Every man. Dennis Brown I come pick me up, and Greg Rice I come find me, and Johnny Clark, the man.
Because you're a pleasant brethren. He's a jovial brethren.
Straight.
He's a pleasant brethren.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Brown go down a Channel 1, me and the whole of the man them down there, me and Linval Thamps them down there, me and, you know what I mean? So I associate to the whole of the iconic part of the music.
Right.
The Delroy Wills, the Sagley, them time, the Sagley, them I call
from your youth.
So I get the real understanding of how to present myself within music, and then I watch the exploitation within the music from different various producers. So I understand it from every level. So I know say, regardless, you come to somebody, you give him a song for play and him not play it. You have to be humble because at the end of the day, you're going to need everybody at all time. You don't want to build no bridge and no barriers against yourself.
Absolutely.
So I master them skills there very early.
So how you learn that? Because
I watch the exploitation of many artists.
Yes.
I watch it first and I see it.
Yes.
So when them feel like I learn everything.
A lot.
And they're on Bonnie Lee and 90 them and the whole of them, you know what I mean? So I watch the thing, them, what them do, and some decides I don't want them thing to reach me.
Right.
That's why most of all of my big songs them we produce out there, like Save Me and them, and me produce the whole of them. When we got Scorpio, for sing for Scorpio, most people think Scorpio was producing me while me was producing the record. Because I used to use my own dub plate money, furnish the studio time, cut the stamper, cut the label, pay the engineer for record it from out of my dub plate money, then carry to IRFM to play. That and I've been doing that until this day. I never stop.
So the Jammies thing, though, because a lot of your songs on Jammies label.
Yes, but we're working with Jammies. I remember my first 45 I record for Jalife 1980, and I bring it to play on the sound system. The man them fling that wall and broke it. You know what I mean? And that never discouraged me. I leave out of the community. I go find 9 of them. 9 of them I produce record with me. Oh, I want to tell you, say, when I establish myself as an artist, Jammies, them embrace me as an artist.
Okay. But the road, you took the journey yourself.
Yes, I take the journey outside of the community. Me never really stay in the community. I take it outside of the, because when I learn with the exploitation of everybody and see, I decide, all right, I'm going to try it different. I'm going to get the self-reliance motivation style. You know what I mean? So if I go out there, I say, all right, Bob, a man don't want to produce me. I find a way how to get a man for record me. If I even go and pay the engineer and say, record me pan already, me. If they know I mix it, I pay the engineer for mix it. Culturally, the man they play a vital role in my development of Black Scorpio. Because a Black Scorpio, the studio where establishment on the right level. And I made have to furnish my studio time there, you know what I mean? Working with Liquor C. I work with so much producer, like 1045 me have released.
You do.
Vinyl.
You talk about self-reliance. And you demonstrate self-reliance. Do you think that growing up so difficult helped you to become self-reliant?
Well, you know, I never want to fall victim and nothing at all. Somebody have to fight the journey no matter what it costs. And I mean, I never want to be a man where sit down and depend on a man and become no guffer for nobody. And come was a type of youth, me a bossy youth when me a youth. No man can't tell me no guffer. Me a serious man too. Me Evans a nice smiling person, but me a serious man behind me smile. Me's not a pushover. My born and raised in a waterhouse and a boy never told me in my face, I lick me in my face. Because me's a man, me serious to it like a judge. Me will put on a nice smiling face and pretend to be the soft, nice guy, but I'm not a nice guy.
But you know how to behave yourself. You know to conduct yourself.
That is...
I've seen you in some situations where I know it couldn't be easy for you. And the way how you deal with it, you don't deal with it like a pushover, you know. You don't deal with it like a walkover, but you deal with it, Paul.
Always do. always do. As a man, but Elise, me a man sleep at every jail at Jamaica too, you know.
Oh God.
Every jail from Arfetry, Unspeter, Remand Center. For nothing at all. Police, remember back in the days, police just scrape up little youth and scare them and lock them up at jail and
sometimes just because of where you live.
And where you live and where you come from.
That's true, man.
So me go through the whole of that from Gun Court to Remand Center, you know what I mean, Chapelton Jail, the country police just scrape me up, I got Chapelton Jail. They are 14 down there, so they end up all the cops. We go through all type of journey. And them journey, they prepare me for times like this. So when time temptation come my way, I not really want. No man can't just come drag me in a temptation.
Can't drag you out, sir.
Because I know what me have a face. So if me know, if me do certain things, me know the reaction. Because there's every action, there's a reaction. So I always think about the reaction after I do my action. So I use that as my guideline. Anything me I do. Anything me I do, I try to prepare myself well, me not get myself in a problem. And I try to ease myself out of problem.
You know something? Yesterday, me and my brother talk. And we are talking about with journey. And all we were talking about the rocky part, you know. The rocky part, then we realize that the rockiest part of the journey.
It prepare you.
Oh Lord have
mercy. It
mercy.
prepare you for everything.
At the part of the journey we prepare you.
And you know the funniest thing, Elise, me never really have no vengeance against nobody for all of the wrongs they've done to me and the pressure with my commander. Come as a man, me help a whole heap of people in the business. Back in them days, I come on IRFM. Me the first man I carry Bounty Killer come play on IRFM radio. I say, sit down on the sidewalk, make you hear yourself on radio. Elephant Man, him first record. And we produce it, me and my brother John T. Butterfly Dance and bring the to IRFM. All of them man, they play on radio. Lucky D them. The whole of them, I'm used to prepare them to radio. Do the things them for people. But the problem with me, I've never used to get back no love from none of them. I so come me start promote me and they start dealing with me.
Many people have that story. Many great ones have that very same story.
Yeah, because I used to just promote peer man and in the contacts me get me let in a man pan a links, yeah. Let in a man pan a link, yeah. And when time them get ahead, they even like Chuck Fender and them look you there. I mean, was the man who show them man the how for the promotion and marketing and get themselves out, they take them up and say, stop DJ like them man, be yourself, do this, that. But people them you, they show them the road. Jamali, them used to come from country round at Jammy's backyard. They want them sleep round at the dog with the dog Mary Poppins. Mr. No, come see me yard, the whole house and sleep.
With the dog the name?
Mary Poppins. Cool, and I said, no man, see yard, there's a place that's sugar ride, all of them youth there. I will show them how to present themselves, because I'm a big man from me, a youth. I add that big man attitude. I live the life of a big man, become a pirate big man. And even as a youth, when I deal with girlfriend, I never deal with no girl in my age. My woman is a big woman.
It's cool, no man. I'll take a break right now. Well, nobody now if you ask me, love this a new one you're from Ball, Elliot. Believe you, me, the one you're flop, boy. Trust me. Love it. For those who have just joined us, we're live inside of the studio with Mr. Paul Elliot, the chosen one. As we play the reggae vibes and you talk about the whole, interaction with the greats. Who were the reggae greats with the most influence on your career at that time?
Well, I'm going to tell you straight, I'm a virgin Gregory Isaac, When I watch how him angle him African Museum thing and I watch him, I used to around him, used to give him the under 50 for ride. That's why I ended up buying my first under 50, the Gregory Isaac.
Hey, for those who grew up in the city there, Gregory Isaac used to ride for him 150 like no other man me ever seen in life. You see when him lean at the time, lean over here, so him set so and him push up himself, rope at it under the brake all the engine there. Lord of his mercy. What a character, man.
I tell you, man, the greatest human being, man, Dennis Brown never come across, man.
You clearly were influenced a lot by Dennis, too.
Well, Dennis Brown was pure as river water.
Yes.
And I mean, Dennis Brown give him all. And him welcome one and all.
Oh,
and them man, if the man come to studio and make a money. I remember one day him there studio and gone at their studio and him I said, always prepare something for the youth them, So gone at that do a whole part dub plate and we did a run a scarpe, man. And make a whole part of food at the time. And man take the whole of the money and say, we feed the children, man. We feed the children.
Oh,
and let's give her the whole of the money and
oh my God.
So at them level there. And
what you saying pure like river water?
Man pure like river water.
Same way, sir.
Me not ask that.
Straight.
I par with everybody. You done my move with Bonnie Wheeler. The other day you went to see me at Reggae Sumfest. I was a part of the management thing with Bonnie Wheeler. Okay. A campaign and the whole of the internet service and YouTube and you name it. And Bunny Wailer even make a speech on the internet and say, him never seen no man fit enough to represent reggae music like Paul Elliot. I have that documented.
Really?
Yeah, man, he mentioned that, man.
Beautiful.
Because with a couple of BBC interviews in England, all over. We do about 30 odd interviews internationally with me and him. Me and him on interviews.
Bunny in touch. You see, although Bunny had this great reggae icon.
And him know me from your baby.
He know you from your youth.
Baby, the man that watch me grow up. I remember I just cross the road, him there from me. There's a gully part it.
Really?
That's the gully part. Washington Gardens.
Oh, Washington Gardens. That's right. See him, please.
Right across at Junior
yes.
Yeah,
so him watch you grow.
Yeah, man. I'm watch me grow, man.
And you know, as you talk about Dennis Brown, easily one of the purest souls to come out of reggae music. Undisputed. Me can tell you that.
Me
see that.
Can I work with Alton Ellis, Delroy Wilson, with even Bersaman when we used to do a Skitland hang out, and him a gamble, him Ludi and all that with. Come up there with all of the man them in. Everyone. That's why me understand the balance of the thing.
Yeah.
Al Campbell, Junior Delgado, all of the man them were influential. Johnny Osborne, because Johnny Osborne, a man who used to teach me upon him guitar, you know what I mean? Yeah, man. Honor to Johnny Osborne.
You began your career as Culture Paul.
Definitely.
Tell us how you got the name and how you got started, really started.
Well, you know, the cultural vibration was an influence on me based on the culture where I grew up. Because remember, during the 80s, they did have a kind of down pressing towards the inner city where the government and every minute police come scrape up a man and carry him up a no man's land and scrape up a man and carry. So my brother them was a victim of also. Them thing that when they win a yard and 80 election I won and shot a fire left, right and center. You motor in the house, you have to lie down flat on your belly because you don't know where the shot come from.
You know, I need to take a break right here. You see, most times we do interviews like this, that 1980 election features somehow. Either the man them or the woman they just born, and mother have to take them to country to all the situation in a town is volatile.
It's terrible, man.
So, you know, we need to understand as we reason and we go heart, mind and soul to soul, how politics, violence and crime influence families.
Straight.
So you were saying no. In the 80s, them thing they did go on.
Yeah, so the culture and the beat down Babylon and the Rastafarian culture. Because remember, the man them from down a Bacawal, because I know Emmanuel for talk to. I used to live in one of the youth them were in the 90s. In the 90s when the Bob movement very active.
Right.
Me play a major role in that. We even went and keep it and them just got on Bobo. And we are influenced that thing there. Because I used to live up at Emmanuel, me and Bobo, Jabari and the whole of them youth from Waterhouse. And we used to up the sun and push the fire there. Yeah, man, even round up Grove Road and Sizzler just a start with Oma Irish.
Right.
The whole of the fire there, and we used to there around it and I push it. Them time I wear pure long robe and beard and everything. So we got through the whole of that energy there. So when time man talk about certain things, understand it at every level. Come I feel the fire at the Naya Binge fire when the man them from down Trenchtown, runway come a Waterhouse. So comes Wailing Soul and them man they come a Waterhouse when the fire there.
Wailing Soul is known as Waterhouse, man.
Yeah, but originally come from Trenchtown. Yes. The man that come and the man that come a Waterhouse, come bridge that gap there, and the Rasta movements they get big in a Waterhouse with man like Dizzy. When you have Dizzy and 100 million Bobo and Rasta and Ital Pata run round the clock. So that energy there with the roots vibe, that's why I always sing about a lot of a struggle, and people wonder why I sing about so much struggle. But it was so much a part of me. I can relate. It come to me easier than me even sing a love song because the struggle was me. Me live the struggle, so me can't do no better than singing the struggle.
And really and truly, you know, reggae music a revolutionary music, you know, man.
It was the plight of the people.
It was the plight of the people, Paul.
And it is the plight of the people.
Still is the plight of the people.
Definitely, my sister.
So the Culture Paul now, that's how the name Culture Paul, because that's how you're represented.
Definitely.
All right.
And 9 years, the man who made me start use my name as Paul Elliot, you know. Because 9 years said, no, man, too much culture this and culture that and culture that. Then you start singing as your name, man, Paul Elliot. You know, see, look there. Your first record where you do, it have Culture Paul Elliot. Go by YouTube, Culture Paul Elliot. So when say, if you want to cross all barrier, use Paul Elliot. So you're not stigmatized as a man where a burn the fire.
Right. Only that. Don't put yourself in a box.
No. So that's why I end up come out of the box there. And I use my surname, Paul Elliot. It cross any barrier. So if me I bring a Firebone tune, it not come across so harsh because I not sound like the name there. If a man that use a culture part, him expect a certain amount of fire from me.
And when your name called Elliot, you can sing a love song when you're ready.
Yeah, I can sing every song.
Don't it?
And Elise, you know, so I sing a whole heap of love song. But them song then because people like them not acknowledge me in the lovers category.
And let me tell you the honest truth, Paul. You see, when you sing about reggae or you sing about struggle, me not tell a lie, Bridget, me feel that one day. All right, this is the part, you see. We're going to go into this part in depth. And we only have 5 minutes, but we're going to carry it over after Cash Pot.
Yeah.
Because you have become known for this. In the middle of your journey.
Yes.
Tragedy struck your family.
Straight.
Take us through that journey.
Well, that journey, 1996. 96. That was the detrimental part of my life. After me have a song named Jaja make me get stronger for rock the fans them from corner to corner. Me get request a carnival for go sing a one tune, but look like them call me upon the stage too soon. Them want to buckle them fling could have lick down the moon. Look like them want to soak more room. I see them so them this the bubble dreadlocks to the broom. But this year me I bless them with tune. Jaja make me get stronger for rock the fans them from corner to corner. Some I say boost, some I show wiper. To them want you the artist, them want more hyper. Man in the crowd a big sniper. Oh, you forgot lick down your own black brother, then you talk about you know your roots and your culture. Remember the man in the moment was once a youngster. So I get stronger. That's when him lick me down a league at the park 19.
When you say lick you down, you mean physically?
No man. Mr. Morrison from Dynamic Sound invite me to do one of the Byron Lee Carnival, Jamaica Carnival. Some of the go up there, the meat of the soca heat. Some go up there sing. No, but I have a song for Jamism. I say, me singing for the poor and have. You used to play that song there a lot.
Yeah, we know that. Oh God, yeah, we planned that something apart.
Yeah, I have every one of the songs.
Which one? That poor and have not. You remember that tune there, man?
I have every song, man.
With the poor and have not tune, the early days one.
Yeah, I have everything. That the one in 1980, the young song. They have every song right there, so.
In the 1980, the poor and have not. You remember that tune there? Big tune. So you sing that tune there. What go on?
The amount of buckle them fling could have licked down the moon. Curry goat plate, food plate, everything.
Because I know for them style that
no. They don't want to hear that. So I come and sing that and man I say, yo, you know, say your thing not good. I say, all right. I'm singing for the poor and have not. Some say, yo, now it's Jack. I have a big tune. I'm got the studio the following morning and sing the song Jaja make me get stronger. From that time, I never have a bad night in my career again for me sing the song there, you know. And then, a couple months after, my brother them get gunned down around here. Tragic. I watched them even get gunned down because I was there. I'm eyewitness to the fact.
When you say gunned down where?
Right in the community, right at Big Road, right at Bay Farm Road, 15 bus stop, and one was on the phone box.
So what was happening? Why that go on?
You are going. My brother, the night before that incident take place, was them have a bandula phone. Remember, them used to have the bandula phone before phone gets popular. So them
just call it boom up. Boom up phone. Hey, a history attack in idea. Yeah, remember my boom up phone. Them go and talk about.
So my brother up there, so I deal a call to get to him wife. You know what I mean? Call him the hot boy in the community. Every girl like them man. The man like every man used to fret about them man with girls. So we're up there and thing, and this youth named Gregory Knowles coming at the place and thing, and so my brother them and I bad him up on the phone and thing, and my man said, yo, Jonah, Lego that, man. So Jonah, Lego that and grow 9 yards. So we're out a big
Jonah, your brother?
Yeah, my brother was dead, Jonah. Yeah. And so the following evening, you know, Jonah, they just cut appendix. So we go visit him around. I had my next brother named Mike. He can just come from England, you know what I mean, and we did it, and I tell Jonah tell him about the situation. So while telling him about the situation to Birdcage, he decides he want to go back out a Big Road and make a call on the public phone. So while he was on the public phone, the guy come along, the same man where murder him come along, and start bad him up on the phone. Start bad him up and I deal with him rough and things. So my next brother named Mikey get vexed on him and start. So you deal with the big man, so you know, rough talk and thing. But anyway, it quashed down, so him ride off on him bicycle and go.
Alright, all of that now. Remember now say him ride off on him bicycle.
Remember everything, man. It repeat like a movie.
Remember where we reach, right? Him ride off on him bicycle. Live inside of our studio, Paul Elliot, the chosen one. So you tell me about your brother now. So him go back on the phone board.
Yes. Yeah, man, I'm the back of the phone booth and the virgin come and, you know, I think go on with my brother them and him and blood talk and things and ride up on him bicycle. You know what I mean? And argument quashed down. So my next brother, they have a rent-a car, so I'm bridging driver the rent-a car named Bottis and go sit down out of the four-way right at chicken place there. So I went out there. The virgin ride, come up back on the bicycle, and I watch the man come over, drop off a virgin in the gambling house, and come over and say, yo, and take one shot and shoot him, one headshot. One headshot, and my brother drop down there. So I'm run, go to the phone box, and the man ride off on the bicycle and come and see my next brother. So my brother run out of the phone box and run. I will run from Barbados Road. And
which one run out? The one that get shot?
Junior. The two of them get shot.
The two of them get shot?
Two of them get gunned down same time, man. So I run down Junior, go on Barbados Road and go shoot him in Mr. Kelly yard. You know what I mean? And
who did that?
The same man named Gregory was murdered the two of them one time. And go sabap and go around, they go pick up.
So all of that are through the argument?
Through the same little idiot argument.
Over phone?
Over a little idiot phone. Not all, not more than just a phone argument. And the man them get murdered there. So my mother was a old lady where she fearless, because she grew in the garrison and she's a fearless, so she'd have seen from time to time I walk past you and have two buttons. So she said, they just murder me two pit them.
So police never get involved in that?
Police get involved, but you know, so the police them, you don't know, in them time, the police public we know the network. So that go down. And the man said him to him, bridging them come back and murder my mother in her yard and look about her Aki.
What, you should ask him that too?
Yeah, man. Ask him about why murdered it, so him just send him and look at bridging. And I used to lift up too. Used to lift up, you know what I mean? Fit son, we shoot her in her head. Shoot her in her head, you know what I mean?
Shoot your elderly mother? In her head.
So I go to Bapa and I have to take up my mother. And, you know, I wait for something for carry her come. So a police truck, so I lift up my mother and put her in the truck back. And drive go down a public hospital. One lady dead, you know what I mean? So all of that judgment, I go through and I fight back and I decide. One time I decide, so I'm going to take up some weapon and do things, you know. I find myself with all like M16 rifle and say I'm going to do something, you know what I mean? And I am pressure used to talk to come catch me and string up a M16 rifle in the morning and thing and bam. Like one vibe, just allow that. I'm allowed that and go over the studio. That's some come up with a song named Save Me, Oja, me and Danny Marshall.
What are your biggest tune that you know?
That's a song that gave me album of the year in England, 1999. All of that, and everything is documented.
Let me ask you this though, Paul, because you know, a lot of ones go through journeys that people looking on figure say it would have destroyed them. If them did go through that, it would have destroyed them.
Straight.
What were some of your deepest thoughts? Because you up now, you see, although people overcome, it don't mean say them not go through terrible thoughts in a man. What were some of your deepest thoughts, Paul, as you went through this journey?
Well, to be honest, you know what I mean? You're supposed to remember my sister Apple. Them people that are around me are console me, you know what I mean? People like Mr. Campbell and, you know what I mean, a few elders and some elder Rastaman where they was there for me, console me in them times. Because them times I reach a stage in my head where everything goes. Like we could have just got done because I have access to everything. Because I don't know, growing up in the garrison, you have access to everything. And you know what I mean? And it's just a finger snap and just snap. And your life that just gone down the drain. So I give thanks to music. Music is the thing that really saved me more than any man. And all of my cry and my pain and my fear, I put it in the music. And constantly put it in the music. That's why every time a man hear me, man, I say, you always sound like you cry. But at the pain, me have no other way to express it because me's not a man who have no hope of bridging them, I go link and because my bridging my most elder, enough of them elder they drop out and the youth them in my age group, most of them dead, more two of them dead in the community. The youth them in my age group, you know what I mean? And then we're part of the whole heap of notorious man in the community and whole heap of things and you know what I mean? I just self-confidence and self-worth and self-reliance and self-motivation.
But is it the same pain there where you speak of? And the music that save you. Me never hear Jaboni Wheeler say this yet, but me hear man and man say, Bonnie said to them, say, you have to have a whale in your voice.
Yeah, man.
Because you said a whale there.
Yeah, man.
Where you have
straight
born of sheer experience.
Straight, my sister.
And that connect with the person, the people, art, and that connect with soul around you.
Mama, there is no other medium on the face of the earth to express your art and your cry like music.
That's true.
And that because it reach every boundaries and barriers.
That's true.
Because I know the struggle and I know the pain. I was a man who used to round here. I used to come look for your youth, them up your yard up. So, me a man, me know the struggle and me use a woman that go through that same pain there. And one of the time when me see I go through that pain there, me they understand. So sometimes when me see you in your moods and your time, me they understand how to deal with it. So me never ever get, when me see in a vibe, me never ever get moved by it. And I say, boy, mama, this time, me just know, understand. Because me go through it and me live it and me know what it is like.
Because you see, and many people see you go through your pain, see you go through your struggle, and because you overcome, them figures so them have some more fear.
Yes. But mama, the pain never stop.
Thank you.
Because the struggle within music. The struggle within music, you know, and on a body fight. Now the people within the music fight me, you know. Because me remember one time me in the studio, yeah. Not that body, one upstairs. I'm in the studio, I'm here a top artist call and I tell one of my top rhythm man said, cool off Paul Elliot off of the radio, and him know me in the studio. Top man in the business. You know what I mean? And certain things when we got certain things we can't even start talk on radio because we got through it and we know the struggle inside out, good, bad and ugly from every angle. And me one of the man if I really talk certain thing, it'll go touch some serious can and it can damage some man's career and future and damage some man's life. But me rather just leave that to the time when we decide to write the reggae book and the Paul Elliot anthology and make them understand on every level where really take place.
You need to write that book.
Because this business where we're in is that one of the beautiful business and one of the rottenest business.
Ugliest business.
Rottenest business I ever faced, but just to me understand it. Most people that see me go through them feel like maybe Paul Elliot one of them like a regular artist the way I go through them don't know me. Them don't go see me. Them most of the people in the business, when most of my brethren them, even Richie B, when me and Richie B start even producing together, enough of my song them, all of the work with them was my work. I mean, give him the distribution deal, the links them worldwide, give him the contract, all of the links them, like California, Europe, me deal with them thing there. And the whole of the product them was my product. The Queen of the Minstrel with Sizzler was my product. All of them product are my tape and my tape. But when me I do them thing there, me not do it for gain. Me just a deal it for safe, me can elevate myself. That's why when me even survive, a whole heap of producer. That's why I end up with so much songs out there. Them never had a vice because them want vice, but because them know Paul Elliot is a hard worker. We get it to the radio station matter. Even in a rain or sunshine, me go get it out there. Me go in the road a campaign. Cause right now Paul Elliot get hot in Jamaica. Some people don't know how me do it. Me drive around the 14 parish, me burned up thousands of CD around the 14 parish, drop off, sleep on the road, make certain every bootleg man get it, every sound system man get it. Me leave out of Jamaica, me do it the same way in Florida, me do it in France, Germany, everywhere. Cause I travel around the world by my own. No man, the reggae music no give me the strength to travel around the world. I get every visa by my own. I'm travel around the world on my own. I'm produce all of my album them by my own by investing in myself because I believe in myself. You know what I mean? Because I mean it wasn't even the songs them we hear today. I'm the man who go to the whole of the musician them and get the beats them done. The whole of the fire screw them, we can go to slide them, we go to the tambourines them because they love what them have for me within the industry. Them know say Paul Elliot can get the job done, no matter the cost. And it's not about no money. Because no people feel like say the work when me I get done now. A bag of money Paul Elliot I spend making name a call, or a bag of money make Paul Elliot depend on the show you right now. It's just heart, mind and soul and spirit and just talk to the right people at the right time. So this is a platform where I couldn't pay for this with love nor money. You know what I mean? And I still invite people in the thing Mackie Conscious and them youth there, but still strengthen them youth there because they're on the struggle like myself.
What power with you or what power greater than you did you or do you still draw from to overcome grief, disappointment, disrespect, negativity? What power within you or what power outside of you do you draw on or from?
Boy, that's a deep one, but right now, faith, you know? Faith, self-motivation, self-confidence and self-worth. And Marcus Garvey tell you one thing. If a man give 10% of respect, you give him the same. If a man give you 100, you give him 100. If a man give you 1,000, you give him 100. You can't give no man a greater respect over yourself if him don't give you that. So me look within. Me not look external for my love and my respect, because if I was looking external for my love and respect, maybe I would have turned against people generally and deal with people and in my own world. But I know so right now you have to overcome certain things by mind power. Mind power, the strongest power. Remember me tell you, mama. So most people don't understand the mind power and the self. God, I listen last time. When we get the name, the chosen one, people say, the other day a man give me a call, Mama Elise, and the man said, Mr. Elliot, me listen to your music, them, you know, and me can tell you something. You know, say you're one of the gatekeeper for reggae music. So make you say that. He say, me listen, I'm a view, I'm a observe, I'm a know who is who. I say, well, if I use this, so I use this, you know, that. But Rastafari is the man who govern my life. I'm governing it with respect and honor for everyone. I'm in a bad mind. No man, no matter where you have and where you have. Because God make me come have everything same way. I never have to sell a stick of weed. I never have to involve in no killing of no man. I never involve in nothing negative towards the destruction and none of my fellow brother them and sister. Never involve in no retaliation even when I got through with my brother them. I never got through none. I hold my vibe. Because I somehow hold it.
You know, you talk about mind power. And it's a very serious thing. Because you see, while we are talking about the strength of that power that greater than you, you see that power that were greater than you work better with the power we're great inside of you.
Straight.
Because if you don't have that personal strength, and if you don't have that God in you,
God
inner you, inner man there.
Yeah, man, straight.
If you're not guarded,
yeah, man, straight, mama.
If you're not goddess,
straight, mama.
Outside of the power, outside of you may attack. May I talk about the goddess inside of you.
Straight.
You pop down around here.
Down, pull down, man. And then, Mama Earth, you have to know this, you know. Some people use mind power and make you lose self-esteem. And if you follow that, you break down. I watch it all the while. Some people make it look like you're the least when you're the most. I remember back in the days when we used to, when Mr. Young I keep White River Reggae Bash. And I come and all of the people when we know from the head office, we have blocked all of my entrance to get to him. I just come down and check Mr. Young. Mr. Young just put me up on the show. And I'm going to go around them and man get vexed. I'm sorry, right at the son of God again. The same thing with Reggae Sumfest. Some people when me know, and where we smile with me every day and them go around me. I just go to Mr. Johnny Guzang. I'm up on the show 5 years and lock it every time.
Every time.
Every time them put me up on a show, them always say me just rise. Me remember one time I do a thing, them see me, and I have my own band. They write down a watch race, you know. And the man them plot a coup against me and the thing, and people come and tell me what I go on, you know. One man come with a 12-piece band, and I come with a 5-piece band, and me done and me have the whole venue in a standing ovation.
How did you get the name The Chosen One?
You know, so by people and based on the situation with my brother them, and I must say, you must be chosen for the dead the night because I run behind the man. When the man just murder, I run down my brother for murder him. The man have a Glock 90, and I run down my brother. I'm there behind the man, I run behind the man, see where the man bring the gun and lick it on the wall. I mean, I run behind the man, same way, I'm now back down. And I spirit as I turn back and go pick up my brother. And so come the whole community give me the name. I hear The Chosen One because I don't know, oh, you're not dead. Because even, I believe the reason why I never get gunned down that night, because most of them don't know I'm my brother them, because me and my brother them not par. Because I'm a loner, I always be seen by myself. Only time you see me, I left you see me around the elder musician, them and be a musician. So music play an integral role in my life, in every which way. And it saved me from tread down all negative road. You know what I mean? So I welcome all of the soul them who hear my music and understand what I'm dealing with. Just give a little strength, man, because that's all we ask, that's strength. We don't ask for nothing else. Because we fight it, and we fight it hard.
You fight it hard, Paul.
We never have an investor, a godfather, a boss, or a friend, or a brother, or a sister, or an auntie, or a cousin just get up and say, I like a youth of vibe, I give him a strength. Make up put him on a show. I have to fight for go upon everything where you see me.
Well, your sister, though, you see, although you have negative experiences with family.
Yes.
Boy, I remember you have a little sister.
Yeah, man. If she me that tell about my sister Apple, man.
Where she there?
She there, man. She there at the shop and listen right now.
What a little sister full of you. Lord have his mercy.
Yeah, man.
Put one there.
Yeah, man. Apple, man. She there, man. Is
that Elliot or is your mother?
No, mama. Elliot, man.
Look here, man.
Me and her fight the war together, man.
She love you, she love you, she love you, she love you.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. And my brother Mikey. Mikey is a man where anything me have to do with the man show me a whole heap of love to, you know what I mean? My brother Mikey, on the Elliot side, them man they give me a word, but other side them they kinda grew up away kind of segregated against me. But at the same time, I mean, end up being the man where responds to everything, any little thing. I mean, at the head of the whole family, same way. Everybody have to turn to me.
Bless up the little sister then, become
big up Apple. I should tell myself a big up too.
Yes, no man. Lovely girl.
Yeah, man, she love you, man. When 2 days ago she called me and said, big up Mama Elise to me.
What a lovely girl, man. I remember and she love her brother.
Yeah, man. Unconditionally.
Unconditionally, man.
For real, man.
All right, so that's Apple. All right. You let me ask you this now. Believe you me that your story in Normal still, you know, is a story that you need to write that book.
Straight.
You need to write that book. You have been described as bringing reggae's original message to modern people. Explain that.
Well, basically, we take the culture of Burning Spear, you know what I mean, culture, you know, people like you, Mondale, them grow around, you know, and people like, all of that foundation, sound, we use it in a modern style to express the same vibration that come from all of the original foundation member them, and we try to bring it across and try to maintain the root with everything what we do. We try to maintain that. We never leave out people like Chino Simit them. We never leave out people like Bopi. We never leave out people like Sly Dunbar. We never leave out people like Danny Basie. Because we know Danny Basie from my play Fishing Line guitar. Rusty Dusty from Firehouse Crew. But all of them people, we never leave them because me not believe in the synthetic music.
Right.
So I try, no matter what, if me even have a cost my last dollar, forget the right sound, me a man invest it without no returns.
Right.
So me stay.
Wow.
You know what I mean? For months, me a man in the studio. I'm just call up all Mr. Right friends. I say, no more in the studio. I say, no, me not no money do it. But me have need the studio. I say, that don't do it, man. I'm do me say, right, father, hold a little thing. Same thing, I say, Derek Lara. I'm going to call up Junior Moore and all of them. I say, if you listen most of my songs, them is the Tamblin sing and all of my songs. Them.
Really?
Because I try to maintain that the root sound.
Yes,
and that the tradition. Because just one at a time, the music, they kind of get monotonous in terms of everybody have the woman vocal. Them. So I say, no, I want to take it back to the melodians. Them. You know what I mean?
When a man used to harmonize.
So you get that old paragon sound there.
Wow.
You know what I mean? Boy, God rest my virgin soul in peace. You know what I mean? Because we used to hang out every day at the studio.
You talking about John?
Brother John Woolton, Gregory Isaac, Ernest Wilson, iconic figure in reggae music. And I give thanks to produce this down.
Elliot and the icons on this one. Beautiful music. You know, we're talking about you bringing the original message to modern people. You know what you are also known for? And when you go on the big stage, boy, you certainly get this opportunity. You have to talk about Waterhouse at the Swag City. Hear me no man. You know what you also do? You bring in the original image.
Straight.
On the modern stage. Because, all right, you know, the youth, them are, make us say some face them, right?
Yes.
And you know, so when the overseas act them at work, sometimes it's all sneakers and shorts them, you know. And up come Paul Elliot. You see, when, all right, you see like an MC now,
yes.
And we're going to bring on man like Gregory Isaac.
Yes.
We're going to bring on man like Mr. Levy,
yes.
Barrington.
Yes, straight, sharpshooter.
Oh, God, no, man. You see, when we're going to bring on a youth now like Paul Elliot, it's like, is this young spirit representing the original image?
Straight.
And if it's only a pity we're not on TV right now, because the man bring the same image right in at the studio.
They got Bonnie Wheeler, the man that teach me the politics them. So anytime you go out the job, you know, man always have the big toe, them and the dance and everything. Big up Father Bo, anywhere the Father Bo. Yeah, man, they definitely, man.
So at them teach you that?
Yeah, man, all of the icon watch the direction. Image play a vital role. And you must always stand for where you believe. You can't go out there and have a message and then confuse the people with the message. I mean, learn that to do that. If you come on a vibe, you have to maintain your vibe. No matter if the beat change, And no matter how it go, you have to maintain a certain message because the people them recognize you for that. If he's a lovers rock man, you maintain the lovers in a positive way. If he's a roots man, you maintain that. No matter who beat when I go on. If you listen to my catalog from back in the 80s, come up. Because I want the people them hear a culture part from back in the days, you know, when me did sound like.
Where does CD?
You have it right, them. I want them to know when me did sound like. Enough people don't know when me did sound like, you know.
Hold on a part. Go move apart because we know so you will run, come on, so come select it for me, alright. We soon find it. CD them all. Hold on. I don't know one with the journal with them in there. No, the same thing. Me tell the man, enough to do the man, I do it, the man I come for find the CD. I don't want your Paul. No, I know them here. I know them here.
The right that's in front of you. Watch that. Right, that's the color know where the sound like.
Alright, so here what now. Which one me for play? Which number now? Anyone?
Anyone.
Alright, I'm going to just put in the CD. Go back around this now.
The first one and number 2. The first record in that 1980.
Number 1.
Number 2 on that.
Number 2. Alright, cool. Alright, go back in the studio. So the man, well, let me tell you something. This man, the man unruly, man, the man come out of the studio. Come look for him CD. Alright, so I'm going to listen to that one here now. Are you this?
Definitely, mama.
Oh, God. What? A baby police. Oh, John.
When I'm a sister from the Conscious Part and Network, them say, Pitney Pal.
Yeah, man, a Pitney Pal. All right. You are a stage man. See?
Yeah.
Although you're busy in the studio and thing, you come to life on stage.
That is where I exalt my message the right way.
You just naturally have it like that.
I'm comfortable on stage more than anywhere else.
I see that. It's like you just get a high.
Straight. As we touch the mic, we go up on stage. If you notice, over the years you carry me on pan show. If you notice, anytime you bring up on stage, I'm gone in a different zone completely. Totally. Now you're dealing with me off stage. When I go up on stage,
it's like you could never remember me.
All the time.
You remember me till you finish work.
Till me done work.
A true man. A true Paul. A true. All right. What you are a stage man, without a doubt. You love that something there. You come from the old school in a young body.
Straight.
Seeing? And you do your thing when you go on stage.
Don't tell that swag, let me see it.
The man from Swag City, man. What is one of your fondest memories on stage?
Hey, remember, I went 2011 we did the last Sumfest. Remember, me I perform on stage, you know, and me did it, you know. One time I sing, when I sing the song named Go On Back the Real Thing, and it's like, my pan zip go drop.
Oi!
And the whole status, the pan. And I danced off like.
What am I to show you? Say you zip down.
You know, get it off, you know, get it off.
Oh my God, have mercy. So the people in the front of
the stage, the pan.
Zip.
There's a whop right away, and the crowd just bust.
Oh, yeah. Oh. So you have found that when them little thing they happen, the greatest thing, quick recovery.
Because if you're not sharp,
quick recovery.
All right, I go remember. One year with the pants thing. 4:45 in the morning when the war are going over there. You know. That's Black Scorpion said, Mr. Elliot, what you going to do at that time? Because Merciless and Bounty come up with the war. Them are lick down everything with buckle. Everything come back like my virgin sugar mine at and everything I come around that buckle, mark and everything, buckle everything. And I said, blood beat, where that go? But come up on stage and say, people, them just murder my mother by the gun and my two brother them. Right now, people want to listen to them.
You see you Elliot. So what them do?
And because so whoa, mama. Me say, I never see so much light and touch in my life. And in a job world, me see that.
Yeah, but earwamp, no. You know what that is? You know what that is? You know, just know your music. You don't just know your craft, you know your people.
Straight, because you could not come there say, remember, Merciless I go war, no. You have Bounty Killer go war, no. Ninja Man I go war.
And them kill anything.
Everything. No, when the people have the anxiety for anybody we are coming, and you bring up a singer in that time, you bring up 3-4 backing vocalists about them, and you come up with my own band and everything. And
singer, band, backing, everything dead.
Remember, and before, everything will come up before me in a back lane. Everything will come before me, buckle. And I said, where? I reach to be a certain, I say, you sing? I say, yeah, man, ready, man. Me have no problem with that, man. I go up the man and them say, I deal with them and say, no, sir. No, so when you 2001, me there at Brooks Park, somebody done a rebel salute. And them carry me out after Cape Town in the morning, then 5:45 in the morning. At them hours, them time them at, you know. So it never really matter which part them put me.
No, you're stage, man.
Because when I come out, man, and them say the whole of them, they burn up them, I say, no, a front page of the Gleaner, I have it right in front of you. They see the book there.
The man have been book tick, sir. With every article, newspaper article from the man locks short, from you even have none, till the man locks long now.
Yeah, man.
Oh, God bless you.
Yeah, man.
What are you looking forward to, Paul?
Well, basically, you know, the most thing I'm looking forward to is the people to acknowledge the work I've been doing over the years. I mean, I don't want nothing else. Cause I not look for money out of music. I look for hype and house out of music. I just the acknowledgement of the work I've been doing and make the people get that positive message that Paul Elliot have to offer. You know what I mean? Through music. And I have a daughter, trust me. My daughter named Kyla Elliot, trust me, she gonna be a masterpiece. When she sing, she make me look like me never had tried.
Yeah?
Yeah, man, she tough, man.
Nice.
Trust
Beautiful.
me, man. And what me I try to do, me not try to invite her into the music now. Me I try to focus her in a school because she don't identify her music she want to do already, you know. She, when time she in the house, I perform, she just tell the band, say, all of my fans out here.
You go, girl. You go, girl. Oh, you mean?
Yeah, man, you know what I mean? So, me don't say a bright future there, so.
Beautiful.
So, I and I have to just prepare I and I self to steer her in the right way.
Nice.
Right from now.
Beautiful.
Because, and one thing I must tell all of the fathers out there, whether he's a young father or an elder father, remember, when it comes on the girl child, you must always tell them how much you love them.
Absolutely.
Because you don't want to wait to when them come of age, reach all 16 and some boy come and say, baby, be beautiful, I love you, you know? And them fall for everything and I seek for love outside.
So
here.
true.
Because them never get that love from daddy. Daddy must always beat how much them love them daughter.
Beautiful.
From now. And so true, me never get the love in my house and from my mother, my father. That thing, them grew up on the road. Me
make it up.
Me have to instill that in my youth them more than anything else.
Because you see that point that you make a while ago, Paul, you are so right. Because you see, when your father don't tell you already, say you're all that, and a little boy comes and, oh, you're nice. My daddy tell me that all the while.
Good. That is what the message, one of the most influential messages
yes,
left
is. Yes.
with all of the father them out there. Whether you're a young father, teenager father, or you're a grandfather. Remember, when it comes on the female gender of our society, make certain you instill how much you love them. Don't make nobody ever go tell them that. Because
excellent point.
It break down the society. It break up down their moral values because them fall to anything and accept everything and feel like that is right.
The first person who tell them that and gone with them.
Straight.
You are so right.
Straight, my mother.
Wonderful point.
Straight, my mother.
Is there anything else that you want to say that we have not said that you know, before we go?
Well, Mom, based on this journey and the outerview we're having right now, the amount of topic I really want to touch on, I have to just break that and just give thanks to the platform. Me give thanks to IRFM and this acknowledgement. Me give thanks for you, Mama Elise. I'm a big give thanks to all of the supporters them and well wishers them. We have a conscious party network in the internet world, internet family, Sister D, Barbie and all of them people. I have to big up people like Mike B them in South Florida will give me a lot of love and WAVS. Round the clock, night and day. I get round the clock. Outside of Jamaica, I get maximum airplay. But right now, I welcome all of my own people them to try to see if them can give Paul Elliot a little bit more attention.
Yeah.
And I big up all of the youth them from Waterhouse, from Powers Corner, Bushmouth, Cool Cat. I big up the whole of Mantica. Big up yourself, Mackie Conscious. Big up yourself, when it goes up. Big up yourself, my wife, Janet. Because he's a married man long time. And
no, not only just that, with a very loyal wife.
Yes. 25 years going strong.
Lord,
and don't
she
drop the
left
ball.
your inch.
Never.
You see when you're there on stage, the loudest mouth of your rolling on the stage in a crowd, you know?
Yeah, man. 25 years and still going strong.
Beautiful.
And we have a big her up and she stand by me through thick and thin.
Yes, I see that.
Yeah, man. And I don't want to let her down and make her feel disappointed, you know what I mean?
Right.
And we still a big up all of the woman them out there in the car. We're not going to say, you know what I mean? But you know who you is and we big up everybody safely.
Indeed, to that little big up there, but anyway. And now, what it gives you? Paul Elliot, I am so happy I followed the spirit The Spirit told me to do this.
Give thanks,
You see, when Paul Elliot come in front of me, and he just keep coming in front of me, coming. And I said to my brother, no, man. I forgot to talk to Paul, man. The man no stop come up in front of me. Like the Spirit, I say, let the people them know who the Spirit is.
True,
let the people them know this man journey.
Yeah, man.
So I'm happy I did. Because although I thought I knew a lot,
yes,
this soul to soul made me know you even more.
Straight, Mama.
And you are a great soul. You are a humble soul. You are a great. Your humility is the type of humility that Jah love.
The driving force of everything.
Because it's not the humility where you can walk over.
No.
But it's the humility that gets you places.
Straight.
Mama. Yeah, man.
Mama, trust me. You know, say, I remember when time I forget my first visa, I never know the embassy. I drive past it every day. And I say, no, I'm not going to until I go for it. And from me go for the first one, me never stop get none. I never have a problem with no record at all or no denial nowhere. Anywhere I go, I remember when I did my first album, Save Me Oja, and I go to England. I don't know nobody in England, and I don't know where me I go. But I say no, so I go look a deal for the album here. I'm going to England and I have solicitor up on the spot, negotiate my album deal and get it done. Me leave, go to France, I see where I operate.
Your personality.
Because once I say I'm going to get a job done, I get the job done, no matter what it costs.
Yep, persistent. That's Paul Elliot. Even when sometimes you get pan with nerves.
Mama, me I go get pan your nerve when I want to get the job done.
Yes, me do. I'm
But it, no disrespect.
Never disrespect.
No disrespect.
Never disrespect.
You have to understand the human behavior.
Never disrespect.
So if I come today, I'm come for bless you. I'm not staying in the right mood. Me just love and God. If I come and forgive a song you play, I'm gonna give you next one. I'm gonna give you next one. I'm gonna give you next one. You have to like one.
Look here. You remember me at that? More time I come inside, I'm a work, I pray, not pray nothing. And Paul, Mama, I'm saying no there, sir. And by the time I come out, your countenance don't change.
No.
Respectful, same way.
Anna.
I respect you. I respect you. God bless you.
God bless you,
There's
Mama.
something in the ear for you, Paul.
For real.
Grab it, find out what it is right now.
Mama Earth, I want you to play a song right now. I just produce a song. Me and King
Jamie go down with.
See, no man, the same set of people them. Say them a long time friend. And them know why you reach the top. They do everything for see a drop. When I try to accomplish things on my own, I pray stumbling block become my stepping stone. Bless them, oh Jah, those who try to curse I. Bless them. But at the pause of Jah guide I and I from the same set of people them have the brightest smile and the cruelest heart, the kindest words with the cruelest thoughts, dirty heart and dirty thought. You can never do too much no matter where you do them we have you up. The same set of people them we say them a long time friend. When you pass me go up, you have to pass me come down back. But you will never live for say and I drop. Me say the same set of people them we say them a long time friend, man.
Paul Elliot, Jah bless you.
Rastafari live, Anna.
You're not normal. You're a very special spirit. Every single negative that you go through, it name journey, it build character, and when creation done with you, you're going to be a shining star.
Big up yourself, Mama. Big up Everton City Summit. When I'm on the help me write a Wally Passan. Big up man like Black Pearl, me and the man that help me write Wally Passan. Everybody who not get big up, take it at next time. Love
Oh, Jamaica has some of the greatest spirits, believe you me, some of the greatest energy we have. So the phone them a light up like Christmas tree. We got this one from Sly Dunbar. Queen Paul Elliot, great out of you. Him work very hard. Always trying, enough success, and that is coming from the one and only Sly Dunbar. We got this one from Anciency. Anciency says, blessed Mama, I love this out of you. A true warrior on this earth, a hydrant of us in Trenchtown, a real soldier of Jah army, self-made, chosen by the Almighty. One, keep doing what you're doing. Mr. Elliot, love your mama. Mama family said that. We love this. Wonderful. All right. Wow. I'm loving this. All right. This one says, blessed love Queen Elise. I'm enjoying the show immensely. Big up the chosen one, Mr. Elliot. Tell him to continue to be strong. I am Jimmy Reed from Toronto. All right, Jimmy, give thanks. I got this one from Sonny Spoon, who says, Mama, bless up the chosen one for me. Never stop working. Never get old. So yeah, go on, Spoon. All right, that is so true. All right, let's go to the text them now. This one says, big up the real youths from Kinggate and Lita Crossroads and Anchovy. From Isation. Yeah, Mama, loving the vibes. We are back the real team because some of them artists are trying to mash up the business. Big up Paul Elliot, him a real icon. All right, so we'll go on this internet, you know, man. All right. This one is from Thunderstorm from Patrick City. Yes, Mama. Jano. Love the vibes. The elder Paul Elliot, another veteran in the business, have another positive story to tell. The struggles where him go through with the killing of him brother them and him mother, and him never choose to take no revenge, and himself never fall victim to the gun, and even the struggles him go through in the music business, the fight and the cutthroat we go on, and him still a go through. Respect my brother. We got this one from O'Balick in Linstead. Big up Elliot. The eye, mind, power and love for many makes you that a happy man you are now. Rastafari guide. I got this one from Tanya with an eye who says me never listen to all the interview, but for what I heard, I exhale. I was one who wanted to know the significance of the name, the chosen one. Now it is clear. Again, we give heights of respect for bringing us Soul to Soul. Soul to Soul has galvanized music and people love her one common forum. Love him spirit. That's a spirit the Virgin of man. A real spirit. Thank you very much for your text. We got this one. It says, this disciple of culture, save me, O Jah, cause the vipers are coming after my soul. Mama, I remember when Paul Elliot counseled the youths of Jamaica with self-reliance, the highest science. And this is one of the artists that influenced many who now are on a positive mission. Mama, this youth is connected to the people, because I remember him crying on radio about the injustices experienced in West Kingston when the police raided and the people were hungry while shots blazed, killing many. So him not just talk and sing. Mama, you did it again with Soul to Soul on another level. Revenge is so easy, yet forgiving. Love, Culture Paul had to embrace after such great loss. Bless up Maki, otherwise known as Delroy from Dennis Shipping, and his daughter Ebony from Sandy Bay, Hanover, listening now. Paul is an ambassador for reggae and righteousness, and him tell me that a 12 tribe HQ for always get the message across. Stronger. Hey Paul, we don't have hand. We don't have hand. We don't make the man cry.
We love you. Say,
love his brother, father.
You tell your man, you hear me daddy on the radio a while ago, I say yes.
Muta Baruka always I say, Soul to Soul appear young people. And so true that now he not get no interview. So a while ago now he say, we know that me interview Mr. Elliot. Me sing time soon come for Paula and Daddy. You don't want to say, Mr. Muta na about his daddy. Otada he Paul, otada he man.
But we don't know the night.
No, enough of the night. Enough of the night. Enough of the night, you know. We have the night.
There's hope for me. There's hope for me.
No. But I'll be very honest, as I was saying to Muta, you know, because of the, you know, it's a journey we're talking about, and when we say elder still.
No, just say it with respect. Paul Elliot is an elder. Respect you.
When we say elder, me not talk Paul. Me talk Muta. Muta. Come back and do my work here, man. Because, hey, let me tell you something. Muta. Muta will waste my time, you know, but he still give me back his time.
You don't waste the time. I'm my time. I'm my time. Don't waste the time.
Aye, sir. Okay. I love you, my brother. I love you, my sister, whoever you are. Whether you worship in your church, kneel in your temple, or pray in your mosque, you and I are children of one faith. For the diverse paths of religion are fingers of the loving hand of one supreme being, a hand extended to all, offering completeness of spirit to all, eager to receive all. Father Time, Mother Earth willing, we do it together again. Leaving you with this one from Rasma to all, eager to receive all. Father Time, Mother Earth willing, we do it together again. Do it together again. Do it together again. Do it together again.